I'm 59 years old. And if there's one thing I've learned in the corporate world, hard work does not get rewarded. In fact, oftentimes you're punished for it. People! What do I mean by that? I've seen time and time again people who dedicate and devote their lives to their company. They come in early, they stay late, they work on projects on the weekend, they miss their kids' ball games, they miss out on weddings, they take their laptops on vacation with them. Those people are often the ones who are shit on. They are not respected by the boss man. I don't know why it is. I don't know how it happens, but I think it's like they see you as a sucker because you're willing to do things for free, on the cheap. Your blind dedication, your blind devotion, it gets you nowhere. It's the way it is. Now, oftentimes, it's just the opposite for people who don't do those things, right? People who show up late, have an attitude. They're loud. They tell jokes, but their work, may be slacking. Those are the people who get ahead because it's not a meritocracy. It's more a competition of personalities. Who's liked more? Who's funnier? Who's more carefree? Those are the people who are going to get ahead. If you're looking for promotions, be more personable. Tell jokes. Be the one people want to have a beer with. Like that's what's going to do it for you. It's the sad reality. Our relationship with our employer is a very, very strict transactional one. You're paying me X and I'm going to deliver Y. And anybody who kind of sways, who navigates outside of those very strict boundaries is the sucker. That's just the way it is because you made an agreement to do X for Y, and you're doing X, you're doing Y and Z and A, B, C along with those other things. And you know what the boss says? You know what the corporation says? Screw it. Better deal for me. You think people are going to step up and just pay you more because you're doing more? It doesn't work that way. The stinging effect of this is not felt more than on that day where you get a surprise email from the HR or your boss for a meeting that's going to start in 20 minutes and you get laid off, among 1,000 other people because the company wants to become more efficient. And you're like, well, why would they lay me off? I'm like, I work so hard. I do everything I could to be successful at this job and make sure that it gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere. This is especially true for workers who are in their 40s and 50s and 60s, right? We're trying to hang on and be as relevant as we can for as long as we can because we see the ageism happening all around us. We see our peers getting fired, let go, managed out, downsized, whatever term you want to use. And so we think, hey, we have to show our worth more. We have to work hard. You know what? They don't respect us for that. They just don't. Again, sucker. They're going to see you as somebody who's irrelevant, trying hard to hang on when they probably should be letting go, things of that nature. It doesn't work in your favor. You're better off telling jokes, having drinks, being the life of the party. It's going to get you further in life. The worst thing you want to do is be that guy or the girl who's at the office late when everybody's having a cocktail. They're down the street at the bar and they're having a cocktail. Hey, where's Susie? Oh, she's finishing up the report. Let's do next week. She's working on the report. Hey, can I buy you another shot? Boom. You don't want to be that person. Susie's not respected for that. Susie's the sucker. Hey, is there extra work to be done? Let's not hire anybody. Let's give that to Susie. Let's put it on her plate because she'll stay late and do the job. That's just it's the way it is. It's a dog-eat-dog world. And you want to be the dog that's doing the eating. I've seen people dial into Zoom meetings from, Cabo, from Miami, from Europe even, because they're afraid. They're afraid if they're not in that meeting, even while they're on vacation, they're going to get blown out. Again, it's not going to save you from getting blown out. If they're going to fire you, they're going to fire you. It doesn't matter how hard you work. Don't be calling in from Cabo. Oh, sí, señor. I'll have another margarita. Yeah. So on that report, no, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that guy, that girl. That's pathetic. People see that as pathetic, like that you are insecure, that you're afraid. That's how it comes across. Like you're so insecure that, when you're ordering the original fettuccine Alfredo at some restaurant in Naples. Bit Parmesan cheese. Oh yeah, by the way, our margins are off 14.5%. No, come on, don't be that ass, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Do you own the fucking company? If you own the company, yeah, work all you want. If you have a stake in the company, work all you want. You don't own the company. They don't see you as an owner. They see you as a transactional sort of product, a transactional tool in their tool chest, that when that transaction has no more value, you get rid of that tool. That's who you are to them. Do not be the sucker. Look at all these people getting laid off right now because companies want to be efficient. There's this efficiency thing. You know what efficiency means? Increase stockholder value for the top 1% of the people that work and own that company. That's all it's about. It's not about you. It's about them. When you come to grips, when you come to reality about this, life gets a little bit easier because you start giving a shit a little bit less. You don't give a fuck as much. Excuse my French. You just don't. You're happy. You go lucky. And when you get thrown, when you get laid off or fired, you're like, oh, I knew it was coming anyway. It's like, and then you don't feel like such a sucker for having missed your kids' games and the weekends and dialing in from your vacation in Costa Rica or wherever you go on vacation. Don't be that person. It's not worth it. It's not going to do you any good. Be the happy-go-lucky guy or girl, and that's going to get you much, much further in life. Hey, let me hear in the comments. I know a lot of people do not agree with me. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but that's just the way it is. So tell me in the comments why you don't or why you do. And please, if you like what you saw, feel free to subscribe as well.